Hello folks and welcome back to Zork 3, the Dungeon Master. Last time we played this game we got the amulet. Now we're gonna go to the Scenic Vista view. We're gonna jump in the lake. Western shore. You are on the western shore of the lake. The ground here is quite hard, but a few sickly reeds manage to grow near the water's edge. The only path leads into the rock to the south. To where we're going, we're going south. Scenic Vista. You are in a small chamber carved in the rock with the sole exit to the north. Mounted on one wall is a table labeled Scenic Vista, whose featureless surface is angled toward you. One might believe that the table was used to indicate points of interest in the view from this spot, like those found in many parks. On the other hand, your surroundings are far from spacious, and by no stretch of the imagination could this spot be considered scenic. An indicator above the table reads 4. Mounted on the wall is a flaming torch which fills the room with a flickering light. So get torch. Oh, wait. Oh, this is one. A touch. Table. Oh, all of a sudden we're taking the timber room. The timber room was in Zork 2. The Wizard of Frobos. Timber room. This is a long and narrow passage which is cluttered with broken timbers. A wide passage comes from the east and turns at the west end of the room into a very narrow passageway. From the west comes a strong draft. There is a broken timber here. If we go west, what happens? Oh, you cannot fit through this passage with that load. Let's go east. Oh, ladder bottom. This is a rather wide room. On one side is the bottom of a narrow wooden ladder. To the west and the south are passages leaving the room. You suddenly find yourself back in the viewing room. So, you have deja vu, I guess. Now, what did it say? Oh, 3. Over to touch. Table. Oh, now we're back in room 8 from Zork 2, Wizard of Frobos. This is a small chamber carved out of the rock at the end of a short crawl. On the wall is crudely chiseled the number 8. The only apparent exit to the east seems to be a blur, and a loud whirring sound resounds through the rock. The whirring sound is the sound of the carousel going around from Zork 2. A spray can is in the corner. In large type is the legend Frobos Magic Glue Repellent. So we're gonna wait. Now we're back in the viewing room. Look. What does it say? Oh, wait. No, now it changes to 4. Oh, touch. Table. Now, oh, sacrificial altar. Old folks, this isn't good. This is the interior of a huge temple of primitive construction. A few flickering torches cast a sallow illumination over the altar, which is still drenched with the blood of human sacrifice. Behind the altar is an enormous statue of a demon which seems to reach towards you with dripping fangs and razor sharp talons. A low noise begins behind you, and you turn to see hundreds of hunched and hairy shapes. A guttural chant issues from their throats. Near you stands a figure draped in a robe of deepest black, brandishing a huge sword. The chant grows louder as the robed figure approaches the altar. The large figure spots you and approaches menacingly. He reaches into his cloak and pulls out a great glowing dagger. He pulls you into the altar, and with a murmur of approval from the throng, he slices you neatly across your abdomen. You have died. You find yourself deep within the earth in a barren prison cell. Outside the iron-barred window, you can see a great fiery pit. Flames leap up and very nearly sear your flesh. After a while, footfalls can be heard in the distance. Then closer and closer, the door swings open and in walks an old man. He is dressed simply in a hood and cloak, wearing a few simple jewels, carrying something under one arm and leaning on a wooden staff. A single key, as if to a massive prison cell, hangs from his belt. He raises the staff toward you, and you hear him speak as if in a dream. I await you, though your journey be long and full of peril. Go then, and let me not wait long. You feel some great power well up inside you, and you fall to the floor. The next moment you are awakening as if from a deep slumber. Now we're back at the endless stairs, the start of the game. So now we're gonna restore. Oh, hold on while I restore the game. Alright, so now the game's restored. And we're gonna jump in the lake again. And we're gonna go west. Now we're gonna go south. And now we know where all those Roman numerals lead to. You want to go to 2 and 3, or wait. So Roman numeral 1 goes to the timber room from Zork 2. So we're going to wait again. Yeah, that's where you want to get. Torch. Touch table. We're in room 8 again, and we want to get the can of glue repellent. Get can. Wait. Now we're back in the viewing room, and the indicator above the table flickers briefly, then changes to 3. That's what we want. 3. Touch table. Now we're back in the damp passage. Now we're gonna drop torch. I'm gonna wait. Now we're in the north. north. You don't want to go to 4. You go to 4, you get killed. You get sacrificed. Roman numeral 1 will take you to the timber room from Zork 2. The numeral number 2 will take you to room number 8 from Zork 2, where you can pick up the goo repellent. Number 3 take you to the damp passage, and number 4 will get you sacrificed on an altar. So you want to take number 2 and number 3, and you can skip 1 and 4. So now we're going to north. Well, folks, I'm going to end gameplay right here. In the next video, we'll go jump in the lake again and try to get the can of goo repellent and find a spot to spray it on ourselves. Until then, this is Gamer Lon signing out, saying thanks for watching and take care, folks. Bye.